Hey, how's it going? It's time to start talking about a film of alligators or crocodiles or whatever eating people, killing people. What else can you go wrong? We're going to be talking about Crawl. Let's get started. I may spoil some of it, just so you know. But now that I told you that, Crawl. It was released in 2019. It had a budget of $13.5 million and it made $89.9 million. So I think that's only in North America, but yeah, so there's probably going to be a sequel coming out sooner or later. And also, the reason why I stated that first is because it's from director Alexander Aja, or some people pronounce it some other way, but that's how I'm going to say it. So if it's wrong, sorry. Anyways, he directed, he's most well known for the Hills Have Eyes 2006 remake and the Hills Have Eyes 2 remake after that. And he did the Piranha remake. There's a reason why I'm saying these two right now, because this film falls right in the middle of those. So it's not as cheesy as the Piranha remake, but it's definitely not as violent as the Hills Have Eyes remake. It's sort of in between. So when I first saw the trailer for this, I thought it was going to be like a higher budget sci-fi channel type film. But overall, it was actually more serious tones to it, and it was actually interesting in some parts. So the plot of this film is there's a hurricane coming in Florida, somewhere in Florida, and this chick can't get a hold of her dad, so she decides to go drive out to the community he lives in and tries to find him. So she gets to a house that he's working on and finds him with a broken femur in a basement of an old house. So with the hurricane approaching, so she tries to get help. Obviously, the cell phones don't work in the hurricane, and then slowly but surely you realize there's a killer. I think it's a crocodile. Anyways, living in the basement, a massive one. So they have to try to outsmart it and get away from it. Most of the movie is in the basement of the house for a long period of time. There's some parts that are very suspenseful in it. There's a lot of blood and gore in some parts of it too. And also, it's not just one like I thought. There's like hundreds outside. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's like an alligator crocodile farm, busted open during the and got let loose. They all got let loose in it because I know there's a lot of those in Florida. So, um, anyways, so people they try. There's a couple times where they try to get like their attention, other people's attention. They get distracted and mauled to death and stuff. There's some really cool death scenes in this, pretty violent ones, pretty funny ones, and there is I'm pretty sure there's an animal death, and I can't remember exactly if it dies or if it's not. So if you're not into that stuff, you may want to skip over some of the scenes because there's some parts where it looks like it's gonna be pretty bad. And but yeah, like I said, it happens mostly in the house, which I was expecting it to be like happen more in the community, which near the end it does, but they spend like over half the time in the basement trying to figure out and outsmart it. And there's a lot of easy ways they could have got out, which they didn't do. They overthought it. But typical horror films. The acting was pretty well done. There's no one I can really note that I recognize. I don't really recognize actors though, so yeah, that's that. So with this film, I'd probably give it about probably let's give it a 3.5. So it's like it's pretty good. Little add a little more excitement. They added like a little more exciting things happen, but either in the basement or it not just have them like gasping for air for 5 minutes. Um, I probably would have rated it a little higher, but overall, it's a pretty decent film. So yeah, so I'll give it about 3.5 out of 5. And yeah, like always, I'll shove the trailer down, post the trailer down in the in the description box below. My Instagram's always down there, so if you want to check out weird things, a lot of future anything from future reviews are going to be there. I post on my story clips from films that I'm going to review in the future for the most part. Um, And there's also a lot of other weird, interesting stuff on there. So follow me there if you're interested. I'll, as always, subscribe to this channel if you want to hear what I have to say about movies and stuff. I'm liking this. It gets my opinion out there for people to see. Poke that like button so I know if these are the type of movies you want me to like review. Then I know. Also comment below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear about it. Maybe start a conversation with other people, and we could keep train rolling. Yeah, also comment future films and stuff that you want me to review. I kind of lean more to like the B movies and independent film side, but I'll do some big theatrical ones here and there. So let me know in the comments what future films you want to see, and I'll try to get to them. And yeah, so now I think I'm gonna go try to find a place where I can learn how to wrangle an alligator in case I get caught in this situation. So I'm gonna be busy doing that. So till the next one, if I'm still around, see you next time.